out of here. It's been a hot minute since I've made fish content. Oops. If you've emailed me in the past 5 months or so, sorry. I haven't opened up my email in about that long. Also, Instagram comments, YouTube comments, text messages, just anything. So why was I gone? I think I just burned out. YouTube, family, 2 kids, work, life, illnesses, constant illnesses, family stuff, everything just kind of piled on me all at once and smushed me like a little bug. It's hard sometimes. I just withdrew completely. Now I'm standing in my somewhat abandoned fish room wondering how I should start up again. I love having creative projects to work on, be it fish or aquascapes, plants, systems, experiments, whatever. And I realize now that even though it's hard to find time for them sometimes, there's something about having a creative outlet that keeps me sane and happy. I need to just do stuff, and I've already started by emptying the evil Driftwood tank. I've enjoyed it for a long time, and it's time to try a new idea I've been toying with. It's time to send the evil Driftwood straight back to hell where it belongs. The tricky part about this tank has been removing all of my shrimp. These adorable pumpkin spice Neocaridina shrimp are going to be featured in my next Fangorn Forest update video. I got them from Dan's Fish a while ago, and there are so many babies. Finding and removing babies is such a pain, but I've been doing it over the past few days. Deep down, I know I can't save every single little tiny baby shrimp, but I can try. Oh, so little. I put my little orange shrimpies in another tank of mine full of guppy grass, and they should be really happy in there. Here's the deal. What do I actually do with the evil Driftwood now? It's less than pleased at the mad disrespect I've just shown it. Maybe I should pawn it off on someone else, like ship it off with no return address. But to who? It might pass the curse on to someone else, but could I live with the guilt? I trimmed up my monstera and I used the vinegar paper towel method to get some hard water stains off. And a trusty razor blade. It's hard to beat a fresh razor blade on wet glass when it comes to scraping gunk off. Now this is sparkling clean and ready for the next project. It feels good. It's like a clean slate. Currently sitting very clutterfully in the middle of my fish room are some just empty tanks. Some empty tanks that I've been wanting to make projects out of for a while. I'm sure everybody can relate to this. Keeping things around in your garage or your shed as just like clutter because you're totally gonna do that thing you wanna do someday, right? You're totally gonna do it. I'm guilty. For example, this empty, probably like 30-gallon bow front tank, this used to be my Hobbit tank, which was like my favorite project ever years and years and years ago. This was a project I had going before my move, before the new fish room. And it was gonna be my SKYRIM themed tank. And just with the move and all the chaos that goes with it, I totally didn't even finish. You might notice in here some carved foam amidst all the junk. It was quite a project that I started and didn't finish. Oh, there's that steak knife I've been missing in there for some reason. As you can see, I was really into this project. I'm pretty sure my youngest was an infant at the time and I was coping with the sleep loss by picking up SKYRIM again. Either as my very handsome Khajiit swordsman or, of course, Driz Do'Urden. Anyway, I really need to finish this. I think this video is going to turn into like a help me decide which unfinished project to do next video. Let me push this one out of the way. Then check this out. See that? See that beauty right there? This gorgeous, super tall Exoterra I snagged off Facebook Marketplace like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, with the intention of doing something great with it, and I never did. I could now. There's so much room for activities. Look how big this thing is. It looks super dirty and like there's hard water stains all over the place. This is actually really, really clean compared to when I first got it. You should have seen how crusty and gross this was. It still needs some love and attention to actually polish this up just like I did with my ex-Evil Driftwood tank. Just polish it, get it just ready to start. And that clean slate feeling, let's go. When it comes to Exoterras that have layers and layers of crust, it's really hard to beat a fresh razor blade. Get the glass wet and scrape away. I tried the vinegar on some of the really stained parts with mixed results. Considering where it was before, I think I did a pretty good job. Looks great. There's still some fairly intense water stains I'm having a hard time getting off fully, but for the most part, it looks pretty good. Okay, I guess I'll just move it right there for now. What's next? My kids brought home a turtle. I don't know anything about turtles, and I never have. So I was like, okay, sure. So the turtle right now is in this 40-gallon tank of mine. Turns out, I think turtles need bigger spaces than that, but I don't have a bigger space. That's another thing I could do. I could take this tank and make it a little better, a little prettier. I can't believe I got suckered into saying yes to a turtle. I have to figure out some stuff now. Since I'm doing a bunch of chores and I'm feeling pretty good about stuff, it feels good to do stuff again, I figure I can also manage some of my plants today. I have quite a collection of Anubias and crypt plants, and these Anubias down here need a little bit of love. I think I let them get a little too dry, a little too hot and crispy. So I'm removing these damaged leaves to encourage some new leaf growth. And it just makes them look so much better, doesn't it? So I guess this is just a vlog. I'm trying to rekindle my creative spirit, I guess, and get excited again. What else could I do to feel refreshed? Answer my emails that I haven't looked at for 5 months, and it's scary. And social media and Discord and all of that. Enter back into my favorite communities. That'd feel nice. This does feel nice. Now, I just need to decide what I'm going to tackle first. Help me decide. Out of all the stuff that I showed, all the half-finished projects, what do you think would be the best to work on first? SKYRIM tank, mystery tank, which I'll give a little hint, it has to do with homemade decorations, mushrooms that I can actually turn on like with a light. Or this Exoterra vivarium, that could be really fun. Or this little turtle tank that I could make look way nicer. What do you guys think? You can type it down below. I'll also release a poll on my channel. I've never done that before. Thanks so much for watching, guys. It's nice to be back and to create things again. And I hope you can get all excited with me again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.